Hello and welcome to Cruise Addicted. This is Emma, and today I'm going to be showing you all around P&O Cruises' beautiful Aurora. So let's start this tour in the atrium. So we were on board for the Northern Lights cruise to Norway end of March 2025. We were the last cruise before the ship went in for her intensive refit, and if you're on board now you'll probably notice some differences. So this is deck 5. This is the deck that you would normally embark on. So you come straight into the guest services area, and you have also the future cruise desk here. So let me tell you a little bit about this ship. She entered service in 2000, so 25 years old, but still absolutely beautiful. She is just over 76,000 gross tons, so she's actually one of the smallest in the fleet for P&O Cruises. She carries 1,874 guests, along with 850 very hard-working crew. So coming up to deck 6, this is where you'll find the future cruise desk and the Emporium for duty-free and Piccadilly for some of the shops if you want to buy some clothing, some souvenirs. So Aurora is an adult-only ship. Her home port is Southampton. So let's come into the Maiden Restaurant. This is where you'll come for breakfast and for lunches. And if you're on Freedom Dining, this is where you'll come for your evening meal as well. So coming up to deck 7, this is Charlie's. This is a piano bar. There's always somebody here pre-dinner if you want to sit and listen to some gentle music, some soft music, situated right outside Anderson's. So there is an entrance to Anderson's bar here if you want to go and have a gin cocktail, and there's also an entrance round by the Curzon Theatre. So let me show you around Anderson's. If you're a fan of a nice gin and tonic, then this is the bar for you. They have already prepared a lovely selection of gin and tonics, but put your trust in the barman and they will make you the perfect G&T. So Aurora, even though she is a small ship, she does actually have 19 bars and restaurants on board, so there is a really great selection of places for you to eat or get a pre-dinner glass of wine if you want a cocktail or a nightcap. She has a really lovely selection. Anderson's is always a great choice if you want to have a pre-theatre cocktail or meet friends after dinner and then go to the theatre together. Right next door, this is a beautiful Curzon Theatre situated at the forward of the ship. So coming back round to the main atrium, we have some more gift shops here. If you like the Pandora, Ray-Ban, Swarovski crystals. If you like to buy some clothing, they have jewels, Barber, lots of brand names, so there's a lot of choice. So Aurora has 7 entertainment venues. This one is Masquerade. There'll be game shows in here. This is where you come for late night dancing, and on sea days we actually did curling in here, so it's quite a multi-purpose venue. They also have the art auctions here. And right outside Masquerade, you'll find the art gallery. And the art did change over the 2-week cruise we were on. We had Northern Lights paintings, and then the themes just changed. So it's never the same. Always keep an eye because there might be something new. So this is the sports bar, this is Champions. This is where you'll come for all the daily trivia quizzes, whether you want general knowledge quizzes or music quizzes. This is where you'll come. It does get very busy during the quizzes, especially on sea days, so it's worthwhile just coming a little bit early. Right next door is the casino, so if you want to have an after dinner drink, listen to a little bit of live music, which they have here also, and then you can come straight through and go on the tables if you want to have a little flutter. So heading to the aft of the ship, this is the Carman Show Lounge. This is where you come during the daytime if you want to learn some dance moves, the cha-cha-cha or the tango, and then in the evening it becomes a show lounge. So we saw a great guest singer here, and then there was also Manuel Martinez, comedian, did a bit of magic, very funny. Does get quite busy, so worthwhile just getting in early. So also at the aft of the ship, right underneath the Carman's Lounge, is the Alexandria Restaurant. This is where you will come if you are on set dining, first or second sitting. So coming back through Champions and up these beautiful spiral staircases, we have the Glass House. This is where you would come if you want to have a speciality meal option. They do pair the wines and the foods here. So if you like a nice glass of wine or want to try something different and try something that's recommended and paired with the meal, then this is a great option. So let me show you what's also on deck 8. This is the photo gallery. There were photographers on the ship. They did set up some backgrounds and do formal portraits. So if that's the sort of thing you're after, then you can find that here. Also, this is the Playhouse, which is a cinema. They had a great selection of films on. As you see, Wicked was on. They also had a violinist play in here as well. So it's used as one of the entertainment lounges as well. Lots of seating in here. Great if you want to come and watch a movie on a sea day. Perfect location. If you like to come and have a game of cards or just put some pieces in one of the jigsaw puzzles, then Vanderbilt's is right next door. This is where you'll find the Raffles Bar on deck 8. If you fancy a morning coffee, they have Costa coffee on board, then this is where you come and buy your morning coffee. It gets very busy in the mornings here. They also have a selection of savouries and cakes in their chiller counter. Because it gets very busy, they do have an overflow option in the Synindu. So don't worry if you think, oh, there's nowhere to sit. Just carry on round to the Synindu Speciality Indian Restaurant and you can have coffee and look over the sea by the window in there. And then this is the Synindu Restaurant. It's a speciality dining on board, so cover charges do apply and possibly some supplements on the menu as well. We enjoyed a really lovely Indian meal here. I had chicken korma and some various other taster plates, so I could try just more than one curry, and the puddings were really good as well. So those are decks 5, 6, 7 and 8 all covered, and now we're going to head up to deck 12 and have a look around the Oasis Spa. So if you fancy treating yourself to a facial or massage, then this is a beautiful spa. This is the relaxation lounge where you can just come and relax in between treatments. If you were coming up here to have your hair done, to have your nails done, then this is all in this area. All the treatment rooms are here. And just down the spiral staircase underneath, that's where you'll find this well-equipped gym. So if you fancy coming and having an exercise class or going on the treadmill, then that's just right underneath on deck 11 from the Oasis Spa. So if you like to have a swim, the crystal pool is right outside the Oasis Spa. It's the covered pool, and there's a bar here, and also if you're sat here during the day, this is where you'll find the grill, and if you want to get an ice cream, then it's all in the area of the crystal pool. So the Lido Grill serves burgers, French fries, hot dogs. If you want something different like a salad or some cold meats or just some fruit, then the buffet is right here, right next door to the crystal pool. So this is breakfast time. I'm very early doing this video, so they're just setting up for breakfast, but you've got all the cold meats and the pastries and the fruit all set up and ready. So this is the Penant bar. If you want to bring your lunch or your evening meal outside and sit in the evening sun, watch the wake, then this is a perfect location. This is a great opportunity for me also to show you the terrace pool. There's 2 jacuzzis down there, and there's also a bar. On a summer sea day, there'll be lots of sunbeds there as well. So here we have the second of the specialty dining locations. This is the beach house. So if you like to have a lava steak where you get the hot sizzling stone and you cook your own steak, or they do some incredible meat skewers and seafood skewers, there are cover charges and there are supplements on the menu as well, but this is a lovely place to eat. So on a sea day, you'll find various events going on outside, deck games. So this is where you do the quoits, and on the other side is where you'll find the shuffleboard. And if you want to be a bit more energetic, then you have the courts and the nets up here. I must admit, I did have a go at the deck quoits and the shuffleboard, and they're harder than they look, so I would really recommend you have a go. So just walking along the open deck here, that's where you find the entrance to the crystal pool if you want to go in and sit around the pool area, if you want to get some chairs out and look at the view. And this is the third of the 3 swimming pools on board. This is the Riviera pool. Lots of lovely open deck space here, and there's also a sun deck right above where we're actually in the crow's nest area here. So just above there's also a sun deck. So this is forward of the ship. This is the Uganda Room. Just a nice place to sit quietly if you don't want to sit where the music's playing, if you want to come and play a game of cards and have a cocktail. This is the Uganda. The ship the room is named after was actually an educational ship, and when I was 13 I was actually booked to go on this, but the Falklands War commissioned the ship, so my cruise never happened. But nice to see the model there. So this is my favourite place on a ship. I love a crow's nest. I love the relaxation that you feel watching the ocean, seeing where you're going. It's so lovely to sit up here listening to the piano play, having a pre-dinner drink or a late night cap. This is one of my favourite places. This is a beautiful crow's nest as well. you're a fan of a library, then this is quite a nice one. It's not overly big in size compared to some of the ships we've been on, but a nice space to come and sit and read your book in quiet, or if you want to try and find some information about a port, then without having to get on the internet, then come and have a look around the ship's library. And then finally I'm going to show you the Promenade Deck. This promenade goes all the way around, so if you like to do laps of the ship, then this is the promenade for you. So I filmed this just as the sun was rising. It was a beautiful morning on a lovely sea day. So there we go, there's Aurora. I'm now going to let myself talk to you about the cabin on a little clip that I've pre-filmed. So thank you for watching and enjoy the cabin tour, and bye for now. Good morning, welcome to cabin F216 on Aurora. This is an ocean view cabin made up as a double, possibly give you more floor space to manoeuvre if you have it made up as two single beds. Drawers either side, side light and telephone, and same on that side. There is a privacy curtain because actually this cabin is full berth, has two upper Pullmans there, which the cabbage steward will bring down when he makes the bed up for the evening. So you do have a privacy curtain. So there's a small chest of drawers, you can see all my knickknacks and things on there. One plug socket, British plug socket, which is a little frustrating. There is another one hidden behind the television. So we plug the hairdryer. I bought my own hairdryer, but there is one provided in the cabin. There's a safe, a little area for my handbags, and a fridge. Two bottles of pop we're allowed to bring. Drawers not bad. There's 4 drawers there, and also a pull-out one there as well. So as wardrobes go, 2 double wardrobes with an extra drawer at the base of each of the wardrobes. Excuse my mess. And gents, if you want to hang your ties and belts, then that's possible. And the same, exactly the same on that side. Husband's heart, put all his bits and bobs, my boots down there, and drawer again at the bottom. Not the biggest of cabins. There's a little table, tea coffee making facilities, and a sofa. We asked for some extra towels. My camera kit. We are on a Northern Lights cruise up to Norway, so we have packed to the extremes. We've got cruise wear and then we've got snow wear, so the cabin was pretty bursting, and there's actually a lot of stuff in our suitcases still under the bed. The soft sides went under there easily. The hard side cases, it was a bit of a squeeze. So that's the basic floor layout of the cabin. Little heating unit there, so I've got it about middle at the moment. Ship temperature hasn't been too bad. And then we have a shower room with a curtain. There's a floor mat. There's a step down to the floor from the shower, but not one to the cabin, so I keep mistaking the step. And nice amount of mirrors, sink, and vanity shelf with more towels and the swimming towels. And there is storage and a shaver unit in each of the cupboards there. So this is, as I say, cabin F216. This is Emma for Cruise Addicted. And we are heading in search of the Northern Lights. Bye for now.